So, all right. Good evening, everybody. If you can hear me clearly, put a 777 in chat box. You can hear me clearly, put a 7777. All right, good. So we're going to be discussing something. I've been doing this now. Trading psychology, episode one, two. So this is literally three. I've done this class initially before, but I didn't record it. So I'd love to record it, and I'd love to give you guys this free gems. All right, and obviously I'm going to be putting it online, so it's for literally for everybody. It's something I got freely, and it's something I definitely want to give freely to. All right, so I'm going to give. Should I say five or six? Okay, let's put six. Six things to do that would make you successful in trading. That will help you to be successful in your trading. And like I said, I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. Trading, trading is 95% mindset. It's 95% mental. It's 95%, psychology. Trading psychology, mindset. Then 10% skill set. All right, skill set is something that everybody can learn. To go through the you can tell you how to buy and sell. You can trade. You can buy and sell. It's easy, but the real game is, how do you manage your emotion? How do you manage your money? How do you manage your you know your belief system? How do you go into the market even with a loss? How do you manage your emotion? Because emotion plays a big role in trading, and that it will keep playing a big role. Each level you get to, each level you get to, just someone says, each level you face a devil. So it's going to be part of something, and that's something that you would continue to work, on every day of your life. So it's not like something that, oh, I've gotten to a stage that I'm good. Even me, I have to work on it, because the day I don't work on it, I'll lose something that is vital that helps me, that gives me that edge over the market. In trading psychology. So I'm going to give you guys really six things I think you should do. That would, and you have to continuously do this thing. You have to continuously put things in place that helps you checkmate those things, so you can be successful in trading. All right. Now, the number one thing, all right, the number one thing, and this is something that you can say is a cliche, whatever it is, but this is it here. Before you start trading, right? Before you start trading, you want to make sure that you're trading with money you can lose. You're gonna say, oh, really? Yeah, that's it. That's the number one thing. Trading, you want to make sure that emotion is not attached to it. Something is not attached to that money. Oh, so take out some. Let's say, okay, before you want to start trading. Say, okay, this $100, this $1,000, this $500. What level are you right now? Is it going to affect me emotion, financially? Is it, if I lose this money, is it going to affect my family? Is it going to affect me, academically? Some people use that school fees to go and trade. Come on, that's going to really mess you up a lot. Obviously, people say take risks. Yeah, it's good to take risks, but you need to take calculated risks too. And one of the things is that any money you're going to go put into the broker, you need to understand that I can potentially lose that money, and you need to be able to accept it that I'm okay if I lose it. It's not going to put me in debt. It's not going to put me, make me start doing things I'm not supposed to do. All right. So that's something that is very important that you need to take notes. Now, that's the first thing now. All right. I hope you guys have wrote that down. Second thing now is, before you enter a trade, all right, you need to be able to know what we call risk management. And risk management, I'll tell you in the simple term, what are you willing to lose in that trade? So to see these two things, number one, what are you willing to lose? You're probably going to lose what you're willing to lose as a. This was itching me. Hope you guys can hear me clearly. All right, good. You guys hear me. All right, good. So the first one is the money you're trading with. Obviously, you are willing to you can lose that money. Something that you can lose is fine. Now, in your trading account, before you enter a trade, You need to have able to have understand what you're willing to lose in that trade. And if you advise me, you should not lose more than 5% of the trading account. For me, I didn't think it's even more. You can even do more, like more low risk in terms of maybe 2%. So if let's say $100 now, $100, all right? You're not losing more than $5, all right? You're not losing more than $5, all right? So that's something that you need to be able to understand. You need to know that, okay, if I have $1,000, I'm not losing more than $20 in the trade. I'm not losing more than $30. So you need to be able to do that calculation, and that will help you greatly. Now, the third one, and this is it. The third one is you need to find a way to stay positive. All right, you need to find a way to stay positive. And positive comes from your belief system. What are you putting into yourself? You can't allow negativity to be part of you. You can't say bad things to yourself. You can't say bad things to your trade. You can't say bad things to your family. You can't say all those things affects your trading. So you need to find a way to stay positive. My mentor would say stay inspired. You want to be someone that you are always inspired. You have a high energy. You have the right vibration. Those things in a way impact your trading. If you ask me, they impact your trading. So it's very, very important. All right. And now I think this is also another cliche. You need to have a goal. You need to set goals, goals. And you have to have long-term goals, and then you have to have short-term goals. And this is serious. Key, I'm telling you, no doubt, set goals. Okay, what are the things I want to learn within 1 month? What are the things I want to achieve in my trading within 3 months? I want to be able to have mastered this. I want to be able to have been better at my belief system. Set goals, long term, then short term. So then action steps that you can do to achieve those goals is very, very important. All right, it's very, very important. And I think the other thing again, all right, the fourth thing I'll say, yeah, okay, positive set goals, that's four. The fifth thing I'll say, you want to have a strong why. All right, why are you doing this thing? Are you just doing it for fun? And these some people that tell me, coach, I'm just doing it for fun. No, serious. This is really serious something. You need to have a strong why you want to trade. For me, it was more financial freedom. I was tired of my 9 to 5. I was sick and have you ever been sick and tired of something like you were doing something for over again for 3 good years, and you were just like, man, is this all I'm going to do in my life? I was sick and tired, and I said, okay, I want to learn this thing so I can be able to do away with this. Glory to God, I don't have to do those things anymore. But that was my why. That was when, even when things was really rough, I kept going because that was my why. I never want to work for anybody. I need my own boss. I want to do my own thing. You know, and you must have your why. Some people is their daughter, is their son, is their mom, is their tie your why to something that's bigger than you. All right, tie your why to something that is bigger than you. It's very, very important because see, anything that you think like is easy is not really easy. Yeah, the skill set is simple itself, but the journey itself is not easy because you have to go through a process. For you to be better at this, you will definitely have to go through a process. It's not going to just give it to you freely. And that's why you need to know all these things that okay, I'm willing to commit to this. If I tell you that, hey, I literally I've seen what you will become in 3 years from now. If someone told you that, I've seen what you'll become in 3 years from now. Do you know that whatever you're going through right now, you won't mind going through it because someone has already told you that, whoa, man, you already won. You already won. I saw you. Just like someone watching a football match. Every time I watch Chelsea versus Bayern, if I watch that season, that's 2012, I was still when they scored us 3 goals. And, you know, because I've watched it, I don't have emotions when, when I'm watching it again, I was like, you know what, I ended. We came back, we won 4-3. After that, we faced Barcelona, we won them again, it's called in their home. We went to Bayern. Bayern almost killed us, but at the end of the game, we still won. If you know that already, whatever you're going through right now, it won't matter. If you know that, oh, I already won, and this is the truth here. You literally have won already. For you to make that decision to be part of this, for you to make that decision that I want to learn this skill set, I want to be successful. Because if you look at successful people already, that's your future. That was what I saw. I saw beast traders. I saw people that were teaching this thing. I saw them. I saw their life. I said, this is my life 2 years from now. You know, and to be glory of God, I'm already walking, in that line. I'm not there yet, but I'm walking in that line. And that's what I'm telling you guys. For you guys to be here right now, the future 2 years from now, 2 years from now is amazing. But only if you can continue the process. If only you can go learn that strategy. If only you can go put in the work, master your craft. If only you can build yourself, and build your confidence and build, all these things that will help you overcome what you're going through, and before you know it, you're already living that dream. But guess what? So many people are not going to achieve that dream because they would continue to, focus on what is distracting them. The world is full of distraction, guys. The world is full of love distraction. So many things going to be happening to you back to back. And guess what? I know the funniest thing. They are actually valid things. They are things that should really distract you. But if you have big goals and you really want to achieve great things, you should not allow anything to distract you. Nothing should, come, between you and your goal. Nothing. Regardless, you say, hey, I'm standing strong. And guess what? Some people say, oh, this guy, some of these traders, they are lucky. Hey, lucky only happens to people that are prepared, because they're waiting for that opportunity. They're just waiting for that. There are some of my guys right now. I just knew that in few months, in few years, these guys are going to be killing it. And the comment I have is that they are pouring in a lot of time, energy, resources in just mastering that craft. And soon one thing meets one other. Kelvin brings this stuff, we align it together, and before you know it, you start seeing them everywhere doing great things. Hey, these guys were putting the work when you were not doing anything. And that's the kind of people some people say the time as well. They're not lucky. I'm not lucky, guys. When you start seeing me traveling with private jets, you guys should know the story. We were in the academy where people were giving up. We still stayed and said, let's build this thing. We built it. We literally did. Did something for ourselves, helped a lot of people, keep growing, keep getting better. We failed, we came back again. Come on, guys. And that's what I'm telling you. You have to be able to accept the imbalance part of the life. Life is imbalanced, so your trading too will be imbalanced too. All right. So there's going to be the up and down. So people just want to just see up. August was a very blue month for all. I don't think we had one loss. This month alone, I think we've experienced two. In fact, we experienced one yesterday, live on the call. But hey, it's just part of the game. It's part of the game. Look at me. I'm hungry. I know that we're gonna make more money. In fact, like I said, even this week we are still in profit based on what I calculated. We're still in profit if we're all following what we're doing. We're still. In fact, people are saying, "Coach, do you know that I don't even need to take trades again?" I started doing my own analysis, and I'm like, "Oh, that's what I want. That's what if I want people to be telling me that, hey, coach, I'm done for the week. Like Monday is starting right now, and somebody's telling me in the evening that, coach, I'm done for the week. That's where we're getting to. And hey guys, it didn't start from now, it started from work that we've been doing 90 days upon 90 days upon 90 days. And now coaches can teach the same thing I can teach because they have just been in an active environment with me. So what I'm telling you, you just have to be there. You have to keep going. All right. One of my mentors said something I want to share. It doesn't matter. All right. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you don't stop. So some people think that um that I'm slow, coach. People are coming here and are making more money than me. Hey, don't look at them. They are not your competition. They are not compare yourself to them. Focus on your journey. As long as you don't stop, guess what? You're going to meet some people and surpass them. It's just how life is. So it's no matter how fast someone comes and grabs it and start making money with it, and you start talking yourself down and say, "Oh, I don't think this is meant for me." Nah, you can stop you, literally. All right, and that's the good thing we have right now. We have a trading edge. We have a strategy. The next thing we need to build is our mental edge. Because some of you take a loss and now you're scared to go into the market. Why? Because you're mentally weak. You're scared to go back in the market because you're mentally weak. The question is that what did I left see? Whenever I take a loss, you know what I go to do? What can I learn from this? Because do you understand that you only learn when you're losing? When we were winning, we were not trying to adjust any other thing. When we were winning, we were just winning. We just everything was just going in. But two losses that we had, I've learned something. I can say, oh, this is what happened here. Oh, next time, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. And that you can only do. You can only get this kind of experience from learning. And that's why I tell some of you that you're good in your demo, but I want to start seeing you. Reach slow, but treating your life. Let's see how you go, because that's when you really test your emotions. That's when you know that okay, I took a loss. I'm not going to jump into the market again. Some of you just want to jump in the market again without analyzing. Now, all them analyzing, markets will sell. So you want to click on the sell. That's not emotion taking over. And that's one thing that I want to correct. Because I understand that if you can really just control yourself, when something happens, when something doesn't go your way, if you I like giving typical example. Few days ago, someone said, "Coach, I lost money. I lost money. Coach, I want to go." I said, "Hey, don't go in the market. Relax. Go again the next day." Yeah, boom. He came back to the coach. Boom, I caught 250 pips. I like, wow, that's good. See, there's a way you if you don't control your urge, you think that you're trading right, but you're trading wrong. And this is the thing again. The worst thing that can happen to you is if you now go into the market and you make money. That's the worst thing that can happen to you because you can you're going to learning a bad habit always leads to failure at the end of the day. Bad habits. And what's bad habits? Doing the wrong things and for getting it right, for getting the right results. Eventually, if you keep doing the wrong thing, you're going to not get. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. So what I'm telling you, you you have to put all this into perspective, all right? And then I think I'm going to just probably talk a little bit about this and then close with this. You know, um, so for those of you that are beginners, and this I'm talking to beginners, right? Those of you that want to start this journey, your first aim of trading, all right? Your first aim of trading should be what? Survival, all right? Your first aim, not to make a lot of money. I just want to survive. I want to survive 1 month without blowing my account. I want to still be in the market. And that's why you have to be risk low. Like your risk has to be very low. I don't care if you're making just $2 or $3. Be cool. Be grateful with that. Do you know why if you're making $3, it means that if you're following the risk management, you'll be losing nothing less than $2. Mhm. So your first aim is trading should be survival. Cause you know the reason why you're going up against best minds, you're going up against computers, you're going for insiders with more knowledge than you. You're going up against inner voice that you don't yet understand. You're going up against a whole lot of things. So you think that you can come in here and you can magically know how to trade like an elite? Nah, you can't. No matter how best strategy is, you need to work on you. Because at the end of the day, only you can stop you. Only you can mess up you. So you would have to work for you. Forget the strategy. That's why I said strategy is good. Figure something that works. Anybody can come in and learn this. But hey, the real job is in you now. How can we work with you to make sure that you don't sabotage you? So survival is the number one thing. Risk management, strong risk management. I'm always up for the next day. All right. And then I think the other thing again is you want to show up. I want you guys to put show up in the chat box. Put show up in the chat box. Let me know that you guys are following me. Put show up. Put show up in the chat box. I want to show up. You want to show up every single day, guys. Every single day, you want to show up. You want to show up every single day. And what do I mean by show up? You want to trade. You want to practice every time, every single day. You want to say, look at your chart. You also look at your chart. My goodness, I love how my chart is. Because you know what? Coach says, let me practice market structure. Let me look at the pattern. Let me look at the quick handle rules and all those stuff. I'm going to try it out on my own today. Every day you're showing up. All right. Don't just show face. You want to show up. You want to look at your chart every day. See, guys, what we do with with the students every single day, every month, what we do is just coming on the calls, trading calls, and looking at the chart, looking at how the market is moving every day. If you know what it's doing to you psychologically, mentally, you'll be marveled. You're gonna be better than the person that wasn't consistent at it doing it. You start figuring some things out from yourself by yourself, like, oh, okay. Whenever the market comes to this area, it does this. All right, I'm gonna set a trap for it. If it does this, I'm gonna go in. And that's how you start becoming better because you chose to show up every single day, regardless of what's happening. Regardless of what's happening. Because like I said, a lot of distractions are gonna come and take you away, take your focus away. All right. So I've been able to talk about tell you guys, I think five things. I don't know how many of them again, but I know I talked about making sure that you're not trading with money you can afford to lose. Making sure that if you before you enter a trade, you must know what you're willing to lose. Making sure you're very positive. All right. Making sure that you're positive. You know, I think the meaning four things that have escaped my mind, but I think I want to just share this too. You know, for you to become part of the 1%. The best of the best. It's simple thing, but I think this is the hardest thing. All right, because people don't just know how to go through it. All right, I talked about, and I'm going to repeat some few things with this, what I want to just add to it. Simple. You have to master a strategy. That's what we do. We have a strategy, a blue strategy, at least one. You can go ahead and master more. So, homie, master a strategy, right? But that's number one for you. I master a strategy. The next thing I want to manage my risk. Talk about risk management. It's key. It's key. In anything you're going to see, it's one number one. So you have a strategy that you're working with. One, master strategy. All right. Then, obviously, manage your risk. Now, I want you to focus on the process, not the end result. Hey, oh, when I make $1 million, oh, when I make 100,000, no, the process. Showing up every single day, guys. That's the process. Joining training calls. That's the process. Joining, asking questions. That's the process. Doing your assignment. That's the process. Getting better every day. Studying. That's the process. Enjoying the process. Enjoying your small wins. Enjoying your big wins. Celebrating your lessons too. Because with your lessons, you're learning more. And then a continuous focus on your mindset. I bet you guys, if you wrote this down and you can follow those things, you'll good. You'll be better than me. If you go in and master that, you'll be better than any of the coaches out here. In fact, you're gonna be a coach too. You're gonna be helping other people. You can master these few things I just mentioned. You know. So yeah, I think that's it for tonight, guys. Super excited to just share these few things. Um, super excited, super excited. If you really got something from this, put it in the chat box. Let me know if you got something from this. If you really got, some value from this, put it. All right, put the eight in the chat box. If you got value from this, put the 8 in the chat box. All right, all right, all right. Shout out to every one of you that came in. I really, really love and appreciate every one of you. Those of you that are team members, obviously, gonna see you on Monday. All right, I'm gonna see you on Monday. Is there anything we want to look at the market? Oh shit, shit, shit. So the sell that I called on that trade is still playing out like heavy. Let's look at it together, guys. The sell is still playing like heavy. Look at the sale, guys. Can see the sale. Why do I know that market will do the stuff for me? Like I said, it's just what it's market structure. It's market structure. Market actually has done like 200 pips or 150 pips. For where it was this area where it came, and then now, it's just what the market does all the time. So you can see this. You can see this. Let's see. That market is selling down already from that area. So 15 minutes, really selling off. Let's go to our normal currency pair. So this pair is still selling off. So it means that other currency pairs are still selling off too. All right, this just is like 30. Woo! Look at ETH. My goodness. Moving average doing its work. So this has been a good entry for this is a good entry here. And the market is selling off. Look at where it's gone to, guys. That's money. And has made money. Yeah, I was looking blue Friday. That was it. Ooh, look at this. Look at XRP. I told you that all we're looking at, we're looking at for itself. Look at this again. Look at this area. Boom. All the way down. My goodness. Look at Soul. Look at Soul too. So, man, come on, guys. Blue Friday is killing it. Look at it. Look at it. Finally, we smashed our CP. We're going to open this down and let's see carry us to this area here. This trade I called anybody that took it, look at money you've made today. Are you satisfied? Oh my goodness. That literally has matched CP finally. Those of you that set your CP, good for you. Those of us that don't set CP, let's write this. If it breaks here, God bless it. So if you notice, guys, what this market literally did here, let me show you guys. Came down here. All right, this was the area I was buying from, right? So it came down here, and then we tested this area, and down moving average was in its favor. Moving average pushed it down. And you guys see that? That's what the market does all the time, and that's one thing to learn. When you're part of this growth strategy, you learn it easy. All right, guys. So that's it. Much love. Hope you guys were able to get massive value. I'll see you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Those of you that are not part of this, want to sign up, DM me right away. If you have somebody that you invited, DM them, let them know that you want to be part of this amazing opportunity. It's very easy to get started, and seriously, easy to start getting results too. So, see you guys. Bye bye. Love you all. Stop this, friends.